Every man, every woman, every child has come into this world with a mission. And until that mission is complete, he keeps taking rebirths. I don't know whether the concept of rebirth is true or not, but I do believe that everyone is here with a mission. How does one find out what that mission is, and what does it take to get there?
What I say may not be very pleasant. What is true may not always be pleasant. What is pleasant need not be true. But why truth is important is because it works. Pleasant things will bring solace to individual people. Solace means you're seeking somebody's help to handle your psychological drama. Truth means you're interested in the solution, not in solace. So, this mission aspect, all the problems on the planet is simply because everybody has their own mission. And these missions are creating variety of conflict. If all of us sit here without any mission, mission means an assumed position of importance and agenda, individual agenda. If all of us can sit here without any individual agenda, if our hearts beat just as life, not as a man, not as a woman, not as this party or this religion or that religion, simply as life, all of us will be able to see very clearly what is it that is most essential right now in the world, both for the individual and for the larger world. Because every one of us have taken up these assumed missionary positions, in our fervor of our own missions, very brutal things are being done in the world. People who even believe… mission is always God-given, unfortunately. You can look back on the history of humanity and see, whenever somebody said, "God spoke to me," terrible things happened around them. In recent times, a president of a major nation said, "God told me." Since then, over 1 million people are dead, 3 countries are ruined, and it has bred something that you cannot contain probably in the next 100 years, because God spoke to him. So, there are too many assumptions in this. There are too many assumptions involved. First of all, to think that I have a God-given mission, there is an exaggerated sense of importance for the human being. Somewhere, there is a ridiculous idea that human beings are central to the creation, or the cosmos is human-centric. No. Tomorrow morning, if this entire solar system evaporates, it will not even be noticed. That is how vast it is, creation. All of us, including the sun and the moon and all the planets, if we just evaporate tomorrow, it will not even be noticed, it's such a small speck. This tiny speck, which we call a solar system, in that planet Earth is a micro speck. In that micro speck, Kolkata is a super micro speck. In that, you are a big man. And now everybody has their own God-given missions. Whatever the most horrendous things that are happening on the planet right now in Middle East, all these horrendous things are happening because they firmly believe they're doing God's work. Let's understand this. Sitting here, we may think, oh, these are all some cavemen or nutcases from somewhere. No, no, no. They're doing God's work. They truly believe it. If they did not believe it, they wouldn't pitch their life for it, isn't it? Any man who pitches his life for whatever he thinks is right or whatever he believes, you have to at least trust he's sincere about it. Is he sensible? That's another question. But is he sincere? He is. Otherwise he wouldn't pitch his life. Because it is in the very intrinsic nature of life, whether you are a man, woman, or an ant for that matter, if you try to catch an ant, he will do everything possible to save his life, isn't it? He does not think it's just an ant's life, let me shed it. No, 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 it's very valuable for him. This is the intrinsic nature of life, that every life values itself for what it is. Now, because most human beings have done nothing about experiencing the intrinsic value of life, right now I would say most human beings are not life, they're a bundle of thoughts, emotions, ideas, opinions and prejudices. Because they have become this, now they're coming up with another idea, they have a God-given mission. There is no mission. Life is a phenomena beyond missions. It is bigger than any silly mission we can think about. It is more profound, more organic and more phenomenal than anything human mind can ever think about. Our missions, local missions we can have. Right now you can have a mission, I don't want a single home in Kolkata without electricity. This is your local mission, it's fine. But this is not a God-given mission, this is a sensible mission that you come to because so many people are living in darkness. That's fine. Everybody can come up with missions like this out of your sense. But the moment you have a God-given mission, you're a danger to the world. Yes.
Is there salvation? And if so, what is it?
Salvation from what?
Salvation from birth and rebirth.
So you believe you're here many times over? So if you want to know something, if you want to know anything, genuinely, if you want to know something, hello, the people in the upper regions, are you with us? Oh, good. They want a little more volume.
Increase it?
Wherever the controls are, please, can you… Is this good? Hello? Okay. See, if we are in pursuit of truth, the most important thing is we don't assume anything. You become a genuine seeker only when you realize, I do not know. Those who do not realize the immensity of I do not know, they will believe something. The moment you believe something, you get identified with it. The moment you get identified with it, your mind is a prejudiced mind. It will only work around that. Why is it so difficult for human beings to say, I don't know? The fact of the matter is you don't know where the hell you came from, where you're going, what is the nature of your existence, you don't know, isn't it? Why can't we say, I don't know? Is it okay? Hello? Is it all right? What I know, what I do not know, I do not know, is it okay? But right now, the tendency in the world, the training in the world is, whatever you do not know, you believe. Belief needs support. Belief needs social support. You just believe something that nobody here endorses, you will start going looking for forming your own society which believes what you believe. If you believe something and nobody else believes what you believe, suddenly you look ridiculous, isn't it? So you will always gather numbers around you. The moment you gather numbers, well, numbers are useful in a democratic process, but numbers are not useful in seeking, because a crowd cannot seek. Only individual intelligence can seek. Only the longing within an individual human being is capable of seeking. A crowd cannot seek anything. So in many ways, when you get identified with a particular belief system, you have become a crowd. You are no more an individual. If you ask anybody, they will say, okay, for example, reincarnation, they'll say reincarnation. If I say this is all rubbish, they'll say, but Gita says this. So, you have an authority which said it. Because Krishna said it, it must be true. In future somebody will say, Sadhguru said it. It doesn't matter who said it. The question is, do you want authority to be the truth, or do you want the truth to be the authority? If you want the truth to be the authority in your life, because that's the only thing that works, then we must come to this much. We must realize the immensity of I do not know. I do not know is the basis of all knowing. When you truly realize I do not know, wanting to know, longing to know, seeking to know, and the possibility of knowing becomes a living reality. Otherwise, you believe one thing, I believe one thing, I'll form one party, you'll form another party. We will pretend we are brothers, when it comes we'll hack each other. Yes. I mean, I don't have to say this, you're seeing enough examples right through history, right? We will say we are all brothers, we are wonderful like this, we respect your belief, I respect my belief, but when it really comes to the crunch, we will hack each other. Not once, thousands of times we've been doing the same thing, won't we ever learn? So, what you're asking is not about reincarnation, or in a way, you're asking what happens beyond death. Some things you know best only by experience. Now,